Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of our Community Access. This week we will tell you about the new Legacy Center in Oxford. Then we'll show you some of the first bike race in Oxford. And finally, we went to the Scarecrow Festival, all today on our Community Access. Welcome back. If you just went to Meijer's recently, you might have noticed that the old Searay boat building has changed. New paint, new artwork on the walls, new parking lot. What's going on? Well, Terry found the owner, Kristen Mills, last week. With the story is our reporter, Terry Stiles. Terry?
I like this idea of being able to inspire and train people to do more, right? Create their own videos, create their own marketing. So those are really strong skill sets. So you're going to have a building full of entrepreneurs and people who are doing like things. So the Legacy Center should be the hub of the community. And the community gets to define what they need. You know, I'm just bringing a platform and some ideas.
Hi Bill, I came to know this gentleman's name because I'm a Lake Orion alumni and he is part of the Legacy group of Lake Orion. Christian Mills is joining us today. Christian, thank you for taking your time out from this busy activity here to talk with us. Christian has purchased, and your group, right, the old Searay building, so I came down to find out what's going on here. So let's start with that. Is it your group or just you that purchased this building? And let's talk about the Legacy.
Well, Mills Real Estate Ventures purchased the building, and the Legacy group we started about a year and a half ago. It's a group of entrepreneurs and people who are kind of from Lake Orion, graduated from Lake Orion to reinvest in the community and also help young entrepreneurs develop their businesses.
And so how did that flow? You started out with the Eamon building in Lake Orion, and I was thrilled that your group intend to do something with that building. And I'm even happier that you're also bringing that preservation to Oxford. This is definitely a long-standing building in our community.
Yes.
And we've all kind of been saddened watching it kind of sit and go to waste. So what are your intentions here?
Okay. Well, I've had a vision here to create a community hub where multi-generations can gather and interconnect, you know, for a really positive impact on our youth and young adults and our families. So that's the mission of this building, and you know, we hope to accomplish that in a few ways. We want to have programming in here that will help develop character for young people and also life skills for them to you know, meet their goals. We'd like families to reconnect and get away from TV and video games.
Yeah, right.
We'd like to engage some of the adults in our community and make sure that they can pass on their knowledge and experience, and that may be spending time with their grandchildren, or that could be tutoring young children or high school students, or in any way that they bring value together. And lastly, we have a lot of spaces for entrepreneurs. So we've approved about 15 franchises, things like Bach to Rock, where you can have a recording studio, a mathnasium, where we have family tutoring. You know, we'd like to see some community programming. It could be a play, it could be a graduation. So we really want to have entrepreneurs come in here that, you know, meet for a common purpose with our mission. So it should be pretty exciting.
So what you've basically done, we've all lost that heritage kind of thing where we all sat on the front porch at one time because there wasn't the television and there wasn't all the media electronics now, and you're bringing people back to the front porch and interacting with one another, kind of like it takes a village, and you're creating that here, which is wonderful.
Yes.
What do you have so far? What kind of commitments do you have from people that will be in that building?
So we have our current tenants. You can see GLE Gym, the Energy Zone.
Yeah.
We have
It's
Splash, which is a first-class swim instruction, and it'll be from 6 months old. So if you want to do a mommy and me class, or if you want to do senior programming,
Right.
or Junior Olympics in the high school.
Oh, fantastic.
So building your temple is coming in. So that's fitness and weightlifting. And they're also putting an agility program for some of the local sports teams.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
They're just creating that, right?
Yes.
After they come in here.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Latitude 41, 42. And it's currently Clarkston Yoga.
Okay.
So they're building a hot yoga studio. There's massage. There's Pilates. We also have Bulls Boxing, Brant Karate. In the space for rent, we can do it by the day, the weekend, the season. We've got lacrosse teams, volleyball teams, baseball, softball.
Wow. Everything.
So those spaces are available. The local Lego and robotics team.
Oh, good.
They're expanding in all the grade schools, so they have commitments here. And then we hope to really entice people who either have a business, or if they're graduating from high school or college and would like to start a business here, or someone who's just tired of, clocking in and clocking out. So it's a real opportunity to be an entrepreneur in this facility.
And so they can find a list of the franchise that you're talking about that would be enhance what you're putting in here.
Yes.
On the website, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and that's...
legacyiscommunity.com.
And you do have other spaces, not just for the franchise, which is great. You were also talking to me earlier about counseling. You'd hope to get some counseling groups in here that would be able to interact with what's already here.
Yes. Life skill counseling, family counseling, anything in a very positive light that can help young people build these life skills to be successful.
The interactions that can happen as networking from that is just incredible. The possibilities are endless. And you already you established a business that you brought to Lake Orion, going back home where you came from. Is it
we have TRE Manufacturing, and we've actually named it Quantum. So we do aerospace, we do some medical manufacturing, tooling for the big three.
So I want to get to the heart of you then. If you already had such a successful business, watching you running around like a chicken with your head cut off, you have so many balls up in the air. What drove you to expand here in Lake Orion for the community?
Well, I was fortunate enough to be raised in Lake Orion and, sistering Oxford. We're all kind of the same community. So I've been fortunate enough to build, a number of successful businesses, and part of that is based on the heritage here and the skills that I've learned as a child, and it's just been a vision of mine for a long time. Now, this is on a macro level. I never really intended it to be this large, this magnitude. But sometimes you just have to go with it.
Yeah, right. The universe is telling you. I think what you're doing is keeping heritage here rather than, there's so many developments that expand so vastly that we lose our heritage. And I think what you're doing, in my observation, is you're keeping it here and you're regrowing it.
Yes.
And I want to thank you for the community.
Thank you.
Doing that.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
People can contact you through your website, right, if they have an interest?
Yes.
Okay. And you didn't have any problems getting in here, right? You're doing well with the township, and you have businesses that are all local. Everybody, I think, has their arms wide open for you.
Yeah, the local contractors have been amazing, and we'll probably put a list on our website.
Good.
The township and the village, everywhere from Chief Pete to Bill Dunn.
Great.
Tom Berger, everyone has been amazing to work with. So we're grateful to be part of the community and part of this project.
Good thing, because we're bragging you up all over the place.
Very
Thank
good.
you for seeing us today, and good luck. We're going to see you soon.
Okay, Terry, thank you.
We are excited about the Legacy Center and bringing Kristen Mills to Oxford. The Legacy Center possibly could bring 300 or more workers in the center. Wow. Next up, we went to the first bike race in Oxford. With the story is the organizer, Carrie Collins, the owner of Merge Studio. Then some of the winners with Pauline Bennett.
The race is called the Dirt Road Derby. It is a edition that we have put together for the Scarecrow Festival, which is today. It is a 35-mile dirt road mountain bike race, and the race starts and finishes in downtown Oxford, and the riders go out into the horse country between Oxford and Metamora on the dirt roads out in that area. This is the very first year for it. We had 199 riders sign up, which is a really good turnout for a first year event. The lead guys will be in probably an hour 40. They'll average close to 22 mile an hour for the whole 35 miles. Your average casual rider will average closer to 10 miles an hour, so they'll be more like 3 hours. So once they get up over the hill, it will thin out, and people who are just signing up to enjoy the ride and have a marked course will have a pleasant ride, and the guys that are here to race will have a fast, challenging course. Main Street Bicycles, it's our race team. We're sponsored by Main Street Bikes and 51 North. And then I also own Merge, the art studio. So I have kind of two reasons to promote Oxford and the cycling here. We also have the high school basketball team volunteering, and will donate to the basketball program at the high school for their hard work today. And then also some kids from the robotics program, the National Honor Society, and then we will also donate to the Pollyant Trail and Banbury Cross, the therapeutic riding center for handicapped kids.
Great.
So, yeah.
We're with two people who actually did the bike race today. So what'd you think of this?
It was a lot of work, but a beautiful day for it.
It is a beautiful day. So what'd you think of the race?
Oh, it was great. I like the start-finish location. I mean, it's perfect in town here.
What area are you guys from?
I'm from Brighton, Michigan.
Okay, and you?
Royal Oak.
And would you come back again?
Absolutely.
Oh, so it was a good race.
Oh, yeah.
So did one of you guys place?
Yeah, I got fourth. Craig.
Maybe next year.
Next year, yeah, go for the first place. So was there some challenges, unexpected challenges in the race or something?
It was hillier than I thought, although kind of grew up this direction, so I knew there would be some hill challenges. But, yeah, definitely when you're on them, it feels a lot different than what you remember.
Really? So what did you think? Was there same challenges?
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, there was a horse something around going out there that kind of pulled us off course, but outside of that, it was good.
What do you mean, pull you off course?
Well, they had the road blocked down to go one direction, and we were actually supposed to go straight through, but it was for the horse parade.
Okay. So if you had to give any ideas for next year, what would it be?
Maybe some preparation, maybe extra miles before you get here. But yeah, just taking the scenery. I thought that was my big takeaway this year.
Really? Okay. What about you?
I would agree. Yeah, I would say maybe straighten out the finish, but that's it.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys, and hope to see you next year. Now we're with Amy. What'd you think of the race today, Amy?
The race was great. The weather was perfect, and the roads were in really good shape. So at the start of the race, I got in with a pack of riders and pretty much rode the whole race with them. So that we had about 6 or 7 riders, and we stuck together for the whole race and had a lot of fun.
Sounds like it. So are you from the area or somewhere nearby?
I live in Novi.
Okay, so you came out very early this morning.
Yeah, I left the house at about 6:30 to get here, and the ride started at 9, so it was a lot of fun.
So it's 35 miles, right?
Right.
And how long did it take for you to complete that?
I think it was an hour and 49 minutes.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was good. And riding with a group like that, we each took a pull up front. So, when you're in the back of the pack, you get to rest a little bit. So we got moving pretty good along there.
Very nice. Were there any unexpected challenges that you thought of?
I didn't. There was a couple places on the downhills where it was a little muddy. So you just had to watch the riders in front of you to make sure that they weren't hitting their brakes, or if they weren't, gonna fall in front of you.
Okay, so are we going to see you here next year?
Oh yeah, it was beautiful. Plan to be here next year.
That's great news. I'm sure they're going to like to hear that. So thank you very much, Amy.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for everybody that put it on. It was a great ride.
Now we're with Colin. How are you doing today?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing great. So what area are you from?
I'm from Plymouth.
Okay, so it was quite a drive out here, and then you took the bike ride.
Yeah, about an hour ride, so hour drive wasn't too bad. So.
What'd you think of the race?
It's a great race. Beautiful day out here. Roads were in really good condition. All the corners were well guarded, so it was a nice, safe race. And the hills made it nice and challenging. So good group of guys. So it was fun.
So you came out with the group?
Yeah, me and my teammate, we wanted to work together out there, and it worked out. He got the KOM and the win, and I ended up getting 5th place. So it was overall a good day.
Well, congratulations to your friend and to you. 5th place, that's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good day.
So do you plan on coming back again next year?
Oh, yeah. I know that it can only get better. And I know Carrie Collins, who this is kind of her brainchild. She puts on a great race. She's put on West Branch a couple years ago. That was a great race, and hopefully she can do the same down here. So, I'll be back here next year.
She's going to like to hear that, so thank you very much.
No problem. She deserves it.
We're with Dan now, and he took 1st place in this race. How does that feel?
It was good. It was a fun day out there, and put a lot of work and a lot of heart attacks out there, so it was really good to come away with a win.
So you race often, I take it?
Pretty much every weekend.
Wow. So what'd you think of this one?
This was a lot of fun. Dirt road races is probably one of my favorite type of races to do. You get a little bit of the element of danger. It's fast. It brings out a lot of good riders, and it brings out a lot of people that just can finish too.
As an experienced racer, did you think there was any challenges?
Oh yeah, this is a very, very rolly course, so there's a lot of punchy little climbs. I think over the course of the day we did like 1,700 feet of climbing, which doesn't seem like, or it seems like a lot, but like out there you didn't really notice it, but then there's like a couple steep little sections you're like, whoa, there's some climbing out here.
So after 35 miles, how do you feel?
Oh, this is one of the shorter races, but the intensity is a little higher, but it's definitely, I feel pretty good, so.
Well, thank you for coming out today. Congratulations. This is awesome that you took 1st place. So
thank you.
That was exciting. The first bike race in Oxford. Wow, again. The next up is the Oxford Scarecrow Festival. With the story is our reporter, Pauline Bennett. Pauline?
Day in downtown Oxford. Today is a Scarecrow Festival Day. There'll be some judging for that. There's also a bike race that we're going to go check out, and there's some events for the kids going on. So hopefully we'll get that all in. From Goddard School, and we're in the middle of their corn maze. What do you think?
It's awesome!
How are the kids reacting to this?
They love it. They are having so much fun coming in and out, and we have pumpkin bowling happening. It's a great time. The kids are loving it.
So how long did it take you to set up all these hay bales?
I'm actually not sure. I know that they had to set it up twice. Probably a good hour or more, I would say.
I love your costume. So did you do this?
I actually bought this about 12 years ago.
Oh, really?
Really.
That's very nice.
Yes, thank you.
So let's see who the next one is. Here he comes. So do you help them out on there?
Yeah. If they get lost or they need just a little help. You want to go this way, buddy?
There he goes. We're with Terry from Oxford Free Methodist Church, and they are giving hot cocoa and donuts away all morning.
Yep, all morning until we run out. So,
well, that's quite an undertaking. Have you been busy?
yeah, we've been pretty busy. I didn't come in here till about 11:30, and we've been busy since then. It seemed like we're making hot chocolates one right after the other. So
is this your first time here? Have you been doing this for quite a while?
I did it again last year. I'm not sure if the church did it before that or not, but last year we did it, I know. And so
looks like everyone has a smile on their face and they're having a great time.
yeah, that's what it's all about. Like to make the kids happy. That's the big thing, and try to invite people to come to our church. So,
well, thank you for all of your support here.
okay, thank you.
What a great show. We hope you enjoyed our program. So, for our reporters Pauline Bennett and editor and reporter Terry Stiles, I'm Bill Service, and you have a great, great week.